The Grim Harlequin Crown Crates are coming back. We're getting an amazing new paladin-like style, and we're finally getting a skill style for Overload on the Sorcerer. Hey everyone, it's Spokes. The July 2026 Crown Store showcase for the Elder Scrolls Online is out, so like I do every month, I'm going to cover every single item in this showcase, including images and commentary. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to cover the July 2026 roadmap for ESO, including the reveal of the launch date for the Sheogorath questline. Before we get into it, please remember to like, hype, and sub, and please consider upgrading your support with a membership, a merch purchase, or a donation. We have quite a bit of good news stuff coming this month, so we're going to start with that, then move on to the returning items. First of all, the ESO Plus statuette coming out this month is the Defending Togerat. This shows a Khajiit doing some crazy martial arts stuff, and it'll be available from July 6th to August 3rd. The Nequin All Wrap is also coming to the shop this month. This is a Khajiit-style costume, and it'll be available from July 30th to August 6th. And now on to what I consider to be one of the true highlights this month, the Justiciar of Stendarr style. This is an absolutely excellent style in my opinion. We need more paladin, holy light, warrior kind of stuff in the shop. As far as I'm aware, this is brand new, though it does look kind of familiar. But anyway, it'll be available from July 2nd to July 9th. You're also going to be able to buy the Koldane cartel motif in the shop this month, though I recommend you don't because it will also be a drop from the new Thieves Guild questline. It does look pretty cool, but I'd recommend you just earn it. It'll start being available on July 8th, and I guess it'll be there forever because it doesn't have an end date. And again, I'd recommend you skip this one because it is going to be earnable. And now probably what I'm more excited for than anything else is this new skill style for Overload, Lightning Yellow. We have needed an Overload skill style for quite a long time now, and this will be available from July 16th to July 23rd. I'm definitely going to pick this up personally. I can't wait to see what it looks like. There is also a new furnishing coming into the shop, Darian's Delights, which features this very special picture of Darian himself, along with an admittedly cool statue and, of course, the requisite bread. I still don't understand what bread has to do with Darian Gautier, and I honestly don't want to know. But anyway, this will be available from July 2nd to July 16th. We also do have a brand new music box coming to the shop, A Wish for Fish, and I do not believe we have any audio for this yet. I did look. But this is a cool looking music box. It'll be available from July 30th to August 6th. The Lilandril Ornog mount is also coming out this month. This is based around the city of Lilandril in Somerset. It is a pretty cool looking mount, though it's kind of mid in terms of the VFX. It doesn't look particularly bright or shiny, which you all know is my thing. But this mount is brand new this month. It'll be available from July 16th to July 23rd. Moving on to the returning items. The Gloam Stench bundle will be back from July 2nd to July 9th. This is honestly a really cool mount and pet bundle. I didn't get it the first time around. I might be tempted to this time. And then we are also seeing the return of the Elven, Breton, and Nord hero costumes this month. The Elven hero will be available from July 6th to July 13th. The Breton hero will be available from July 13th to July 20th. And the Nord hero will be there from July 20th to July 27th. This is the armor that was featured in the original trailers and imagery for the game. That's the Elven hero. That's the Breton hero. And here is the Nord. The other costumes we're seeing return are the Queen's Eye Spymaster from the 9th to the 16th, and the Anchorite Raiment from the 16th to the 23rd. That's what the Queen's Eye Spymaster looks like. I think this is based on a Rosendar costume from the Aldmeri Dominion questline. And here is the Anchorite Raiment. The subtle dark lashes adornments are also coming back from the 13th to the 20th. Those are definitely quite subtle. And then moving on to returning crafting and outfit styles, the Paravance Latal armor pack is coming back. The cat head on that thing is pretty cool. And that's coming from July 23rd to July 30th. In terms of other crown crafting motifs, we're seeing the return of the Hlalu style from the 6th to the 13th. You can also pick this up through safe boxes, thieves' troves, and Sigic portals in Vardenfell. The True Smorn is coming back from the 13th to the 20th, which also comes from the end boss in Black Drake Villa, and the Black Soul Gem style, which comes from the final boss in Black Gem Foundry. Plus, we're seeing the return of the Redoran style from the 20th to the 27th, which also drops in Vardenfell, the Mercenary style from the 23rd to the 30th, which you can also get with Undaunted keys, and the Malakath Cult style from the 27th to the 3rd, which you can also get from Rothgar Daily Quests. All right, let's take a look at what all those look like. This is the Hlalu style. I definitely do love the helmet. This is the True Smorn style, which doesn't really do anything for me. I guess those goggles are kind of cool. The Black Soul Gem style, though, is really cool. I love this. Just keep in mind you can buy all these from guild traders, even if you don't grind for them. So buying any of these styles from the Crown Store usually is not the best approach. That's what the Redoran style looks like. This is the Mercenary style. And this is the Malakath cult style. Moving on to the arms packs that are coming back. The Redoran Lava Shulk arms pack will be available from the 9th to the 16th. Very excitingly, the Aetherius bound arms pack will be there from the 16th to the 23rd. This is, in my opinion, the best arms pack in the game. Then the Chokethorn arms pack will be there from the 20th to the 27th. And then the Kargada arms pack is coming from the 30th to the 6th. This is what the Redoran Lava Shulk arms pack looks like. It is definitely a really cool style, especially if you're into fire or bugs or both. This, though, is the Aetherius bound arms pack. And what's amazing about this is it retains its VFX even when sheathed. So you get that crazy bright celestial coloring even when the weapon is sheathed. I love the way this one looks. It has rapidly become my favorite arms pack. I did get it the last time I was in the store. For all of you who've been wondering about my weapons, they are usually this. I definitely recommend picking this up when it comes through. And now this is a Chokethorn style. I do not believe we have the usual promotional render for this, but the weapons do have this pretty cool green glow to them. And lastly, this is what the Kargada style looks like. I do also like this one a lot, even though I don't have it. All right, and then we do have a few more miscellaneous items under the crafting and motif section. The Elder Scrolls Artifact Skull of Corruption is coming back from the 9th to the 16th. The Ysgramor's Ascendance Armor Pack is coming from the 13th to the 20th. And the Sheogorath themed Fork of Horripilation Elder Scrolls Artifact is coming from the 27th to the 3rd. This is the Skull of Corruption style. This is the Ysgramor's Ascendance style. That helmet is definitely really cool. And then this is the Fork of Horripilation, which is coming just in time for the Sheogorath questline, which we will cover at the end of the video. That does it for that section. Now it's time to talk about the Grim Harlequin Crates returning, which are coming back from July 23rd to August 6th. These are some pretty excellent crates in my opinion. They have a few really good drops. The Radiant Apexes are quite nice. You have the, again, Sheogorath themed Dark Delirium Cench. I think we're starting to understand why these crates came back when they did. Then we also have the Infernal Trickster Deathhound and the Ram of Dark Delights. The Apex mounts are not really good, honestly, but you do also have the Garb of Grinning Horrors, which is either a costume or a polymorph, definitely in theme with the crates. Then you also have the Maniacal Jester style. There are a few notable rewards in the Legendary section, including these Illusion Gems, the Bone Colossus Illusion Gem and the Daedrith Illusion Gem, the Grace of the Green Skin. You also have the Maniacal Jester weapon style, and the Scourger's Scales skin. In the epic rewards, the highlights are the Conjurer's Eyes. Those are some of my favorite eyes in the game. The Moonshadow Wings mask is also pretty cool. Then the Veil Saber Cat is nice just because it's so huge. Those purple markings do also glow. Then in the superior rewards, which I just covered on stream, this is where you get the chitinous style from. I do really like the chitinous style. I wear it on a few characters. It's worth picking up. The Hakoshe Festival Laurel is also alright, but there's not much else I like in that section. And that does it for the highlights of the rewards in general. So again, those are the Grim Harlequin Crates. These were just in the store pretty recently, like last year maybe. I think they pushed them up in the schedule to fit with the Sheogorath questline launching. But anyway, those are going to be there from the 23rd to the 6th. Moving on to returning houses. The Grand Sijic Villa will be coming back from the 2nd to the 16th. This was famously a free reward around when Somerset was released, so I understand having a problem with buying it, but it is a really cool house. The Thieves' Oasis is also coming back from the 9th to the 23rd, and so is the Grand Topol Hideaway from the 30th to the 13th. In terms of house guests, Horoltar the Boaster is coming back from July 27th to August 3rd, as well as Erilthel from July 6th to the 13th, and Relic Apprentice Marafar from the 20th to the 27th. That's Erilthel, and that's Marafar. We also do have some returning furnishings. Ancestor King Auriel from the 2nd to the 9th, Mistress of Nightmares from the 9th to the 16th, Hubalajad's Final Treasure Furnishing Pack from the 9th to the 23rd, the Mad God's Garden Music Box from the 27th to the 3rd. That's a great music box. I do have it. And then the Steam Bath Serenity Furnishing Pack from the 30th to the 13th. That's what the Auriel statue looks like. It is a really cool statue. This is the Mistress of Nightmares statue. Again, epic statue, really cool purple glow. These are the furnishings in the Hubalajad's pack. Definitely red guard, almost like Aladdin themed stuff. Then here's the Steam Bath Serenity pack. And now we'll take a listen to that music box. And as always, a big thanks to Mitsukas for the video. That's one of my favorite music boxes. I definitely recommend picking it up. Now, what I know will be very exciting for many players is the Warrior Winged Twilight skill style is coming back this month as well. This turns your Winged Twilight into a translucent red bird. It'll be back from the 23rd to the 30th. And now lastly, we do have some returning mounts and pets. And then I'll get onto the July roadmap. The Dread Aurelian Charger is coming from the 2nd to the 9th. The Death Mask Saber Cat is coming from the 6th to the 13th. The Elder Dragon Hunter Horse is coming from the 13th to the 20th. The Kagudi Fabricant is coming from the 20th to the 27th. The Karth Wolf Charger is coming from the 27th to the 3rd. And then there's the basic Quasi-Griff is coming from the 30th to the 6th. That's the Dread Aurelian Charger. That's the Death Mask Saber Cat. This is the Elder Dragon Hunter Horse, not to be confused with a horse with a similar name that does have some glowing VFX on it. This one is pretty basic. Here's the Kagudi Fabricant mount, which did previously come with the Clockwork City Collector's Edition, which I believe is no longer available. This is the Karth Wolf Charger. Then this is the Quasi-Griff mount, which kind of just looks like a bald eagle. Lastly, the pets that are coming back are the Unholy Glow Bone Dragon from the 16th to the 23rd, and the Sovngarde Wolf Pup from the 27th to the 3rd. I actually have both of these. I consider both of them to be worth it. That's the Bone Dragon, and that is the Wolf Pup. So all in all, I'd say this is going to be a really good month, actually. There are a few relatively low-priced but very popular items that are coming back. Also, the Grim Harlequin crates aren't really in my top 10 or anything, but they do have some good items within them. I'm liking what we're getting this month, but let's move on to the roadmap to get a better idea of what else is coming to ESO this month aside from cosmetics. This is all pretty minimal, which is why I didn't want to provide a full guide on this topic. We also knew a lot of this already, but what we did not know is that the Sheogorath questline is coming on July 29th. That date is now confirmed. We did, however, know the new Thieves Guild questline was coming at the launch of Season 1 on July 8th. Something else cool that's coming is it looks like for the Golden Pursuits, you're going to get this giant, glowing, translucent chicken or rooster that will now gather runes for you. That is a new rune gathering customized action. And I guess Sheogorath is associated with roosters as well as butterflies. And I'm not going to say it, but I know everyone's thinking it. That is one huge ... Plus, when the Sheogorath questline launches, there'll be a new Golden Pursuit. That's where you're going to get that chicken from, and also this mask shown in the image on the bottom right. The current Golden Pursuits will be going till July 7th. Zeal of Zenithar will keep going till July 8th, which is also the day that Season 1 launches. I'll be providing a lot of content on Season 1, including how to prepare. That guide should come out at the end of the week. There will also be a Dev Updates live stream sometime this month, plus a Tavern event and a GCX Expo. But yeah, that's really about it. What I find me notably absent is any mention of White Strake's Mayhem, which usually begins in June or definitely July, sometimes at the beginning of August. So maybe that's what's happening. I do remember the devs saying they were going to run that event more frequently, but have it only be 1 week long. But yeah, in this, we have no mention of White Strakes. The main highlights, of course, are the beginning of the Sheogorath questline, the Thieves Guild questline too. But these Golden Pursuits will actually really be worth it this time around. For that wonderful Project Monarch CIA mask, and of course, the huge ... All right, but that's going to do it for both the Survival Guide and the Crown Store Showcase. I'm definitely excited for this month in ESO. It's going to be a good month with lots of stuff happening, lots of good stuff coming back to the shop. I'm excited to enjoy it with all of you. In the comments, let me know what you're most looking forward to in July, whether it's an item in the Crown Store, whether it's the Sheogorath questline, the Thieves Guild questline, etc. Personally, my don't miss items this month are going to be the Aetherius Bound Arms Pack, and there are also a few good items in the Grim Harlequin crates you might want to pick up with seals or gems. So yeah, in the comments, let me know if you're hyped for July, if you think it's mid or even bad. Definitely leave all your comments there for me and the community to check out. And before you go, please remember to support the channel by liking, hyping, and subbing. And I really appreciate it if you take that support a step further by becoming a member of the Spopes Army. There are lots of great perks and it's very affordable. Also, please do check out the official Spopes merch below the video and on my Fourth Wall site. On that site, you can leave donations. You can also leave donations here in the form of super thanks on YouTube. I'm so grateful for all your support, but I'm even more grateful to God. So we're going to finish up the video as always with a prayer to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Lord Christ, thank you for inspiring Zos to make this such an action-packed month in July for ESO. Please bless everyone with great experiences this month. Please do bless my community. I'm so grateful for my community, Lord, and for the ability to make this video today and to have my channel. Please continue to bless my channel. Help me synergize with my community to bring us all to new heights. Lord Christ, I give you all glory for the video today and for my channel. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Thanks so much for watching until the end. Please do remember to like, hype, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, turn on notifications, because I'll be back soon with new content.